Joining us now from Washington are Congressman Roger Williams of Texas, who is a coach of the GOP baseball team, and his aide, Zack Barth, who was wounded by the shooter. It is so good to see both of you this morning. Zack, let me begin with you because you were shot in the leg. So how are you feeling this morning, Zack?
I'm okay. The leg is going to be okay. The bullet went clean through, and I'm, honestly, I'm blessed to be alive. It was a very scary moment, but without Agents Bailey and Griner, I think it would have been much worse. And so we're so blessed to have them on our team and the rest of Capitol Police.
Blessings. You are so right about that, young man. Congressman Williams, when did you know that something was happening? Where were you on the field when the shooting began?
I hit the first ground ball to Steve, and all of a sudden we heard this pow, and I originally thought, like many, that it was a car that might have backfired, but then they started coming at rapid pace, and I did what, I don't know why I did it, but I went and ran into the dugout, which is in the ground about 6 feet. I literally dove into the dugout, and a lot of my colleagues were there, and it wasn't but about a short period of time that Zack came in from the outfield, and he jumped in there, and we ended up holding each other along with Flake and Mo Brooks. And I think it was Mo Brooks that took his belt off and gave it to Flake and myself, and to help Zack put a tourniquet on his leg to slow the blood down. But it was that moment, and I also want to say that without the Capitol Police, we probably would not be here today. They did an unbelievable job, and that thin blue line worked. And I think that people across our country need to know how important they were, and I think we owe everything to them.
Absolutely, sir. I'm glad that you said that. Zack, how were you able to make it from the outfield having been shot?
Well, so I was in center field, just shagging fly balls whenever the shooting began. I ran to right field and just hit the deck, and at that point the shooter trained his rifle on me, and everything around me just started to pop. Then I felt the bullet hit my leg. I decided that wasn't the place I needed to be. I was just a sitting duck out there. So I made a run down the right field line, or third base line rather, and ran into the dugout, literally running for my life. And at that point, it was just all adrenaline, my fight or flight reflex, just taking me down.
And everyone in there was doing their best to help you and to stop the bleeding, as Congressman Williams just said. But I know that Congressman Brooks said that he told you, you've been shot. And Zack, did you really respond? It's not a big deal?
In the moment, I was thinking mainly about just staying alive, just keeping everybody's heads down. And my wound, clearly I was able to run on it, so in the moment I thought it must have not been that bad, but that I was able to just kind of get down there. But I was really just trying to stay alive. I wasn't really thinking about the severity of my injuries at that moment.
The response from the nation has been overwhelming, and I know that the game is going to go on, and Representative Williams says, just tell people why that is so important.
Well, I think it's important. Speaker Ryan called myself and Joe Barton and our colleague Congressman Doyle on the Democratic side to see if we thought we should play, and we all agreed we should for a lot of reasons. I mean, if we don't play this game, it's for charity, but if we don't play this game, it's been played 100 years, then we let these people that want to change the way we live in this country forever, and we're not going to allow that to happen. As I said yesterday, when America gets punched, America punches back. And we take days on in America, not off. And this is going to be a great event tonight. It goes to charity. I'm hoping that we'll have 50,000 people in the stands. So we need to play this game. And it's the game of America. It's bipartisan. We're looking forward to playing it. And it's the right thing to do.
Well said, sir. Well said. Gentlemen, thank you both very, very much. And we wish you all the best going forward. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that place is going to be packed for that game.
I love Zack. Not a big deal.
I know, really. Again, he said that. And he said, adrenaline is just flowing like that. I mean, to be shot. But the reaction from everyone in the dugout to help in any way possible.
Save that little boy as well.
Yeah.